Hi ladies, so this is today's Stamping on Wednesday design and I am in love with it. I just think it's so sweet and feminine and summery, the whole nine, yards there. So what I have is a couple different colors of nail polish, and I'll talk about that in a second, and then some white polka dot stamping and some red flower stamping. And it kind of looks like my background, which now that I think about it, if I had cherries, that'd be really super cute too. But anyhow, so that's all I did, but let me show you the colors that I used for my basic colors, because sometimes it's hard to tell once you stamp if it's the base color or if it's the stamping color. So for the red nails, I used Wet n Wild Wild Shine in the color 414A, which I think is called Red Red. Yeah, there you go, Red Red. And very pretty color, it's these two fingers, okay? That are in the red, and I stamped over those with white Conad Special Polish or any white polish that you have that you can stamp with. The pink nails, or the dominant nails, I guess, because I have 3 nails done that way, are done in this pink Wet n Wild Mega Last color, which I've used very often. It's called Candylicious, and it's just a fun, beautiful kind of cream pink color. And that's the background to my pinky, middle finger, and thumb. And I stamped with red Conad polish. I did not try to stamp with this red Wet n Wild, and maybe it'll work, but I have the Conad polish in red, so I'm just using that. And it's just their basic red. There's nothing sparkly or shimmery about or anything like that. It's very basic red. And I stamped those little red flowers with that. Let me show you the 2 plates that I used today. I have used these 2 plates here that come from Cheeky. And I think I've shown you the box before. Oh, I didn't. Here it is. It came in this case here. I got them on Amazon.com. It's Vibrant Collection, the Cheeky plates, and it is Cheeky number 16 that has the flowers. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so you can see it, but then the camera gets in the way or I get in the way. There are the flowers there. And then Cheeky plate 6. So 6 and 16, and 6 has the gorgeous dots, which I was really happy with. The first images didn't come out as good. As you can see, they look like just like little pieces, but then the other ones came out better. So there they are. And of course you're going to need your stamper and scraper. I always use a store card. I have my stamper and a top coat. And I always use Sèche Vite. People ask me what I use. This is my favorite. You've seen that many times in my videos. And of course you're going to need like a little pad to clean with some 100% acetone to clean up your design plate and clean up your nails in between. And if you're interested, let's get started. Okay guys, so to start the manicure, all I did was apply the pink and red polishes, alternating my fingers. So you can do one hand totally opposite than the other. I just decided to do them the same. So my thumbnails are pink, and then alternating to red, and pink on my pinkies, okay? And of course, I already showed you those colors, but here they are again. And they dried really fast, both of them, so I was pretty happy with that. The pink one took a little bit longer, but the red one dried super quick. So I'm just gonna start stamping, and I always like to put down a paper towel. And then my little Conad base. You don't have to have this, but if you have it, that's great. Otherwise, just lay it down like anything else. And I'm gonna alternate the stamping. Just real quick, I want to show you, this is a brand new plate. So I already picked this off before I did my manicure because I could just take the whole thing off, but I wanted to show you guys that sometimes it's a blue protective plate and you gotta take it, sticker, should I say, and you want to take that off, okay? So I just usually take it off before I paint my nails because I always end up scratching them or smudging them somehow. And there I was. And so I'm going to be using the dots here. And on this one, I'm going to be using these little flowers. Any one of these is really cute, but I want to do the flowers and dots. So I'll go ahead and start with this one here. And I always have a little pad. People ask me where I get these. These are from CVS. One side does have fuzz, the other side is completely smooth. I use the side that's smooth, and I douse it in acetone. There's a little acetone pump that I got that came with the Conad kit that isn't all that great actually. I try to pump and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to clean up my plate first. Clean your stamper, which I don't know why this is sticking out so far. You know, in the move, I opened this and it was like out that way, but there it is. Okay, just pushed it back in. Conad stamper. People ask me all the time where I got it. I got it in a kit. You can find them on eBay or Wow So Cool. There's other, for the Conad one, you can find them definitely other places. Let me move that out of the way. And what I'm going to do is dots on the red nails in white. So this is white Conad Special Polish. And I try to really wash my hands right now because of the move. My hands were so dry, I never hadn't painted them. I didn't use oil, nothing, cuticle oil, so they've been really bad. So I've been putting a lot of oil, but for this, they need to not have oil. So I wash my hands really well so they might look kind of dry. So I'm scraping it. I'm going to pick up the pattern with my stamper. Not the best pattern in the world. It's a little bit not quite the way it should be. You see some of the dots are rubbed off. It's okay for me. If you don't like that, you can again just clean it off and do it again. And I'm just going to apply it straight across on my nail. And now I have little dots that are super cute. So I'm going to do that on all the red fingers, just white dots, okay? And normally I would go ahead and do all of them before I switch the plate out to a different plate, but I'm going to go ahead and switch it now so you can see what I'm going to do with the other nails. For the pink nails, I'm going to come in with my little flowers. And all the nails that are pink, I'm going to be using some red Conad Special Polish. And I'm just going to apply that. And you saw how long it took me to scrape it. I talked about it after I picked it up and everything, and then I applied it and it still worked. A lot of people are like, you have to go really fast. I think I take too long. I'm not sure. I don't know. It just works for me, so I'm sorry. I try not to take too long, but you saw how long it took me, and that's how it works. For me, at least. So there, I scraped it. I'm going to pick up the image on here, and since I only grabbed a little bit because I did it so crooked and it's hard to see, I'm going to place that on my pinky finger. For your middle finger and for your thumb, mine are larger, you're going to really want to get the whole image. And there it is. So on the pink, it has that cute little red flowers. I'm going to go ahead and stamp all the nails according to the color, and I'll be back. Stamping. Hopefully this lighting is okay. Natural light just coming in and I really like it, but I'm not sure if it's going to be bright enough. But anyhow, so you see there's a mess all around my nails, so what I'm going to do is just take a cosmetic applicator, basically a Q-tip, but on one side it has the tip, and the other side it's kind of flattened out. And this one doesn't have any, but I have to just clean up the little bits that are all around. And you can do this however you like. A lot of people always tell me they use a brush dipped in acetone, whatever. So do whatever you like. You can do it before or after you put on your top coat. I think I do it differently almost every time. But anyhow, I'll leave it alone now. So we're going to clean that up. And all I'm going to do is go with my Seche Vite top coat and seal in the design. Now, sometimes with polishes like reds and blacks, if that's your base, when you apply white over it and you do your top coat, the white wants to seep into that darker color and then it starts becoming a different color. If you find that, what you can do is first apply your color, apply a top coat, Seche or whatever top coat you use, and then do the stamping and then apply another top coat. That'll keep a separation between the layers that won't allow the colors to bleed together, okay? So if you have that problem, just try that out first. This might happen with this, but I didn't test it, so. And all I'm going to do is go over each area only once, because you don't want to smear your design. Especially if you're using polishes that aren't Conad for your stamping, they'll start smearing pretty easy. So that's all I'm going to do, is add my top coat, and I hope you guys like this sweet and simple design. I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.